50, short 950, just checking my stops and targets. Market's just opened and we've been going down for the last couple of hours. We're below support on 1500, below support 4500. Blue professional bar falling through the bottom of that. Okay, it's nice and fast, which is good. Bounced at 8 with exhaustion selling. Blue professional down bar here, but we're below supports here, so we're still in downtrends on these time frames. Amateur up bar here, so we're just testing. Break below that support at 8 would take us into a downtrend on 500. So there's probably a better entry point in terms of a cyclical turn or a confirmation of a break. But here we go, we're moving back down through it. Excellent. Okay, hold on. Just moving my target to 250 from 550. Reason for doing that is we're moving so fast. 1400 is kind of a key level. Just want my target out of the way. We almost got down to we got into 60s just a second ago with this exhaustion selling. That was minus 14,000 on better momentum, big reading, and possibly. We had exhaustion selling kind of getting this move going here. This is possibly kind of a less shoulder, but we're below supports on all these time frames, so we're in a downtrend. We've got to make pullback to end of trend on 500 yet, so we're kind of bouncing around this 6th level. Blue professional bars kind of coming in on 4500. It's kind of significant, but let's just wait and see. That blue professional bar here on 1500 was actually on the retrace. It wasn't on the way down, so they were actually getting short, trailing orders underneath that as it kind of headed back up. So support becomes resistance potentially here on 500, so we should turn around. Okay, blue professional up bar here, same thing. You're on that retrace, kind of getting short, so hopefully we'll come back down, go through 6s. We're coming back round, so support becomes resistance, coming up cyclical turn here. Be pulled back in a downtrend when it goes off. It was kind of an amateur down, up bar into that turn. There we go. Pullback's gone off. Coming back down through 6s. And we've got bullish divergence here, but it's close to the zero line, so you've got to see at least a flush on this pullback to end of trend here. A whole bunch of blue professional bars in. So we're down at 5s, moving nice and fast. So let's hold on. Down to 4s. Okay, so this is where I'm thinking I should have kept my target at 550. I'd been out, because we've got bullish divergence coming on 1500. Blue professional up bar here, so professional's kind of getting short. We're coming back down again, so hopefully we'll come through. We haven't done enough damage on the downside to end this thing, so let's see. A whole bunch of blue professional bars here. It's just resting a little bit. We need to come through 4s again. Come through the support again on 500. So down at 4s. It's moving really fast. Exhaustion selling minus 21,000. That's a big reading. Continuation down at 3s. Targets at 2.5. Out of 250. Excellent. 4-7. And nice to be out here because Rambo patterns come in 500 and 1500 tip bar chart here. So we'd had our bullish divergence Rambo patterns right there at the bottom, so we'll probably bounce off that for exhaustion selling. Down here we're still in the downtrend on 1500, still got to make pullback to end of trend. But there's a place to kind of bounce and take profits. That's good. Good. What's that? 837. Huh. Oh. Unbelievable. Alright, going to sit on that, keep watching it for a bit. If there's a good entry later I'll take it, but I'm very happy with that. So just short 5 even, check my stops, targets. Okay, reason for getting short is to be pullback in a downtrend, 1500 tip bar chart. Kind of raced away, kind of broke above resistance here on 500, Rambo patterns. Blue professional bars and this one here on 4500, so professionals kind of getting short again. This is kind of just a short covering rally, so we're playing this pullback to end of trend on the 1500 tip bar chart. The low is 2 even, so targets at 1 even, but it's perilously close to 1400, which is absolutely critical level, so just leave it at 1. Taking a little bit of heat on this, just kind of bounced up to 5s, 5.5s. There's amateur up bar here on 1500, so looking for like a double pot top pattern to come back through 4s, kind of get this going in terms of a trend move on the way down. So I don't want it to bounce too much more, just because it's just kind of short covering rally, and then there'll be all kinds of stops that get kind of hit here. Damn, come on. Not nice this, we're up at 7.5s, but blue professional bars kind of come in here, 500, 1500. Stops at 9. Just don't like this. All I'm hoping is it's just a spike and we come down and just kind of crash down to new lows. So 10,000 better momentum's big kind of reading. At least the blue professional bars have come in there on the way up, so they're kind of getting short in this region. So come on, need to come back down. Here we go, Rambo pattern up there at 7.5s, turn around, come back down. So we need just this energy to just go straight down. It's kind of coming close to cyclical resistance on 4,500, so maybe it's just going to catch here until this kind of catches up with it, and then we kind of will go pull back to under trend on 4,500 and 15 altogether. But say blue professional bar just coming on 15, we just need to keep on coming back down. 7 even, lost 2. Alright, reason for getting out, we've got cyclical support coming on the 500 tip bar chart, and I don't want to sit through any more kind of spike. We've got a little bit more time to run on this 4,500, so support just come in there. Let's see if we kind of break back down through it, re-enter short. 550, short 550, let's try this again. Shouldn't have probably jumped out at 7 there, but we're coming back through support, 500 tip bar chart. Wanted to close below support, it's just going to come back up to 6s. But this has got to all kind of start swinging around. We've got to break this into a downtrend. We've got the down swing energy on 1500 still to go, and we've got 4500 to roll around. This isn't done on the downside. We've got to see our, at least our kind of pull back to dirty end of trend on the 1500. So good down, amateur down bar Rambo pattern, not great, but it is through support here on 500, so breaking into a downtrend. So let's hold on. Here we go, breaking down to 4s now. So we had blue professional bar was kind of on the way up. Support becomes resistance, just bounced off there, kind of on the way down here. So we're now running to pull back. There's a Rambo pattern, just bounced off that. Running kind of pullback to end of trend on the 500 with a pullback to end of trend on 1500, and this thing's got us come around on 45. So whether this kind of downswing will put in that pullback, but we're super close to this kind of 1400 level, which is absolutely key. Here we go. On the higher time frame charts, we're in downtrends because we're below support on 45 and 13,500, and we've still got some time to run here on 40,500. So pullback to end of trend here on 45 would sync up with that cyclical support and could well be below 1400. So this could be the day we get through it. Okay, Rambo pattern, that's really significant on 1500. Rambo pattern coming into support here, particularly because we've had our bullish divergence kind of come in here, and that previous low was, what was it, 2 even. So it's kind of bouncing off that. Target's at 1.5. So, but this has still got to go pull back to end of trend. So let's hold on. We'd probably like to see blue professional bars as well, certainly on the 500 and probably on 1500. So I just have to sit through this. We just had to sit through some hammered up bars here. If it goes to 550, I'll jump out and break even. But we've got pullback to end of trend to make on 500. The energy will switch around on this chart when we get this resistance kind of in. You got all these amateur bars kind of around here, so not many clues in terms of what the professional is doing. Last time we were on 1500, they were kind of getting short here. So we're in a downtrend. We should break this. Here we go. Blue professional bar falling through the lows of that. So they were selling short there, and hopefully not picking it up. My target to 98.50. 98.50, just because 1400 is absolutely key. We kind of come through that. We still got the energy pull back to end of trend on 4500. Okay, big blue professional bar kind of come in here. If this is a blue professional bar kind of spiking down, it was on the retrace there. So this has still got to go pull back to end of trend. We've got another loop to make on this. So, but 1400 is absolutely key. We go through that and bombs away. Here we're at 2s. That's the initial target. 150 just hit. Well, 150 was bounced off, which is half point just below the previous low, like a bit of a double bottom. We got this energy to kind of come in on 45 to kind of swing down. We got the pullback to end of trend to make on 500. But in the meantime, we're going to retrace. We're going to go back to this kind of flicking over. Don't know how strong this bounce is going to be, short covering rally. So if it gets, looks like it's kind of coiled up, ready to just take out a whole bunch of trailing stops, but we need people to come in and short it and get this thing kind of moving back down through 150. So support becomes resistance here on 1500 a little bit. So I don't want this to be a strong retrace, just want it to keep going. Maybe I'm lucky, maybe it is, yeah, coming down again, good. So just into a Rambo pattern here. It's kind of, you can see it's kind of looping in on better sine wave here on 500. So that'll come around, form the pullback to end of trend will kind of signal late on this, but that support becomes resistance. 1500 on the way down, we hit 1 1/4 there. And this will play in, this will kind of take us down. This 1400 level's key, so there'll be people trying to buy it there, and there'll be people, you know, who call that line of sand and kind of get out. So you're not seeing those blue professional bars right at the lows yet on 1500 or 4500. So we're at 125, and there we go. There we go. So the pullback signal just is kind of coming late rather than here. So that's good, because that means the energy is strong, kind of pushing it down. So let's keep going. Even out at 3 even. Well, I don't know, pullback to end of trend kind of went off, and it was a pretty strong bounce off that. And yeah, maybe this kind of double bottoms, which is going to have to do a little bit more work in order to kind of come back down through it. So just wait and see. If we see blue professional bars kind of getting short again, kind of jump back in, but just take that for 2.5. 150, short 150, should not have jumped out at 3 minute or 2 ago. Okay, so just a Rambo pattern here and double bottom type pattern. We've had bullish divergence coming, but pullback to end of trend's got to go off on the 4500. We're below support on 1500, so we still got down energy here. All right, here we go. So we're broke into 1400. This is where it gets exciting. That was the first blue professional bar on 1500 coming since we had this shorting bar here up at 7. So maybe at 1400 they're going to try and defend it and acquire it. So let's see. Got this bullish divergence in. We've got no blue professional bars on 4500. Bit of a bounce here. Higher time frames, still got some time to run. We're still in this downtrend because 45's got to make pullback to end of trend. So, all right, yeah, we're coming back down again. Resistance comes in on 500, coming back to ones. Here we go. Come on, let's get through 1400. Let's go all the way. Just trying to buy it there. It's a double bottom, but didn't have blue professional bars. Come on, force it through. Here we go. We've got to see another extreme reading. Not 8,000 here on better momentum. Here we go, 1400. So my target's 9750. Another blue professional down bar. Okay, that's, here we go, 99s. Bounced off that 99.5. Blue professional up bars though, so hopefully they're kind of resting orders, kind of just shorting it. So we've not seen exhaustion selling on 500. So we had exhaustion selling getting this move going, but we really haven't seen an exhaustion selling pattern on 500, which makes me think we've still got to see that. Well, we're bouncing back up again, and yeah, I think we've got to go into a proper kind of trend move on 500 to end this off with that exhaustion selling to come down again through 400s. Here we go. Talking of exhaustion selling signals, we got that. We just hit 98, so we got it on the 500, and there's that support level in, so probably going to break that into pullback to end of trend. Some targets 9750. Let's just need to come through it again, please. 7,000, 8,000, 6,000 on 1500. Come through it again. Amber patterns here, getting a little bit nervous, so come on, just one more final push. Bingo, just out 750. Excellent for another 4. And blue professional bar comes in 1500 after the Rambo pattern, which is good. We had an extreme selling on 500. Probably going to see pullback to end of trend, but that is perfect enough for me. What is that? 11.5 points, 4 trades, a 7, a -2, a 2.5, and a 4. So and it is 9:20 a.m. Well, there you go. That's what the stock market thinks of Mr. Obama. Thank you very much.